the NFL on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1 on the return. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
I think it'd be really difficult if you're Jameis Winston to believe that you could lead the league in passing yards one year and be a backup the next in a different organization. But that's exactly the situation Jameis Winston is in. Now in New Orleans, backing up Drew Brees, but he did throw for over 5,000 yards last year, led the league in the 8th highest total in NFL history, so the potential is still there.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Kamara. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings
from the gun, Winston. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Frank Clark there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun. Winston.
45-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Flowers. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Complete
a big
Godwin.
Play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
1st down.
Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
On 1st and 10, Flowers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Complete
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
Tampa Bay.
And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So
good.
That drive, 4 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Bradley
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Operating from the gun. Flowers looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Chris Godwin. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Flowers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Flowers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Time again to see Jameis Winston in this Saints offense. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the
pickup. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
Winston's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Kamara off the draw, and he's stopped immediately there.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Winston. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Back to the air on 2nd down. Flowers. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints nothing.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Harris now to return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Saints don't have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw, Winston.
2nd and 6.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. And Winston lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the 1st down with his legs. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jameis Winston.
Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Oh, you know, that did not feel good. Vita Vea with the sack there. And we know he's a big-time presence on the defensive line, especially against the run. But he'll surprise you with his quickness and his upfield agility in order to get to the quarterback. If you're blocking him, it's going to be a long long afternoon or evening, a tough proposition.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Winston, he throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And we remind you, lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
He's brought down
after the pickup of 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Flowers completes it to Hardman.
Flowers pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A 5-yard
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Flowers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Winston's pass.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's good.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Winston to throw it this time. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 56 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. On second down, it's Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
The Bucs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. To throw on third down, Flowers. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Operating from the gun, Flowers. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. There's Evans again, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Flowers. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Flowers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Suck up for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Jameis now on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
Now, that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Winston. And he's going to keep it here. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston rolling to his left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Now Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw is Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He's at the 40, the 20, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick 6s thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Extra point try now for Suckup. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So timing up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Harris to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
26-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. 24-23, the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 23-13, the final score. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And things didn't go so well as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. 10-7, your final. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Here's Hardman on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off play action. Flowers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Flowers. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Harris to return. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Winston. He's got Burton here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The first down throw for Winston. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's good.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
But you can cover Michael Thomas however you want to. Guys in the short zone, deep zone, mid zones, 2, 3, 4 defenders. He finds a way to get open. 149 catches in 2019, a new NFL record for receiving. Any route you want him to run, he can do it, and he finds his way open.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Alvin Kamara.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a 3rd down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, They've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Buccaneers 21. Saints.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Flowers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Flowers.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Flowers. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Again, it's Kamara. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Second and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And that's caught by Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Harris has it over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another Saints first down.
Here's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Winston's pass.
Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
goal. Winston. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this.
Winston
and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go with Kamara. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw on 2nd down. Flowers to Evans on the slant. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Tampa Bay.
Operating from the gun. Flowers caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd
Out of
and
bounds
2
at
after
the
that last
21-yard
catch. Good
line.
for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
I don't know what the heck he was looking at.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flowers quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Looking to throw.
Buccaneers.
Flowers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Flowers.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw on 2nd down. Flowers. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Touchdown.
Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Jameis to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
A gain of 9.
Every time Michael Thomas makes a catch, I can't help but marvel about the 2019 season. 149 catches, but how about the receiving yardage? 1,725 yards. I don't care what the game plan was on defense, Michael Thomas found a way to beat it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
The previous play is under review.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. They'll throw again. Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Again, it's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Third down and 10.
To the air again with Winston. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jameis again. That's caught at the 1. No gain, and it's second down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
1-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll try and run it here, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Saints 23.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Tampa Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.